In the flickering light of an old brass lamp, the air shimmered, and with a thunderous whoosh, the genie appeared. His form was vast and golden, his voice deep enough to shake the dust from the ancient walls. For centuries, he had waited, trapped within that lamp, dreaming of freedom that never came. The man who stood before him was ordinary, or so he seemed. Dressed in a worn black coat, his eyes carried both sorrow and quiet determination. He didn't look frightened. He didn't even look surprised. The genie folded his arms. "Mortal," he said, his voice echoing like the wind through a canyon. "You have freed me. 3 wishes shall be yours. Speak wisely, for I have seen kings fall and empires burn because of careless words." The man didn't answer right away. He studied the genie, his expression calm, almost analytical. Then, in a tone soft but certain, he said, "My first wish is for you to feel what I feel." The genie froze. Never, in 1,000 awakenings, had anyone wished such a thing. Gold, power, immortality, revenge, those were the usual commands. But this was dangerous. "You wish for me to share your emotions?" the genie asked slowly. The man nodded. "Yes, for 1 minute. No more." The genie hesitated. "You understand the cost? I am not made for mortal emotions. I am bound by forces beyond compassion or grief. Your feelings could destroy me." "Then you'll finally understand us," the man replied quietly. And before the genie could protest again, the wish was granted. A flash of blinding light filled the room, and in that instant, the genie felt everything. Grief like an ocean tide, regret heavy as iron, the echo of laughter long gone, replaced by silence. He felt the man's loneliness, his guilt, his aching wish to undo something that could never be undone. The genie gasped, a sound he had never made before. His vast form trembled. He saw flashes, a woman's smile, a child's laughter, a fire, and then ashes. Tears, tears, rolled down his golden face. When the minute ended, the connection broke, and the genie fell to one knee, trembling as if struck by lightning. The man simply watched. "I did not know," the genie whispered. "How do you bear it?" The man's gaze softened. "We don't. Not really. We just keep walking." The genie looked at him with something he had never felt before. Respect. "You have 2 wishes left," he said, voice hoarse. "Do you wish for wealth? For power? For her to return?" The man shook his head. "My second wish," he said slowly, "is that you never have to be trapped again. Be free." The genie blinked, stunned again. Freedom, the one thing no human had ever offered. "You would give away your last wish to free me?" the genie asked. "Yes," the man replied. "Because now you know what it feels like to be human, and that's enough for both of us." The lamp cracked. A burst of light spread like dawn breaking over the horizon. The genie's chains melted into dust, his essence swelling with power unbound. For a long moment, the genie said nothing. Then he bowed, deeply, sincerely, before the man. "Your final wish remains," he said. "Use it wisely." The man smiled faintly. "I already did." And with that, he turned and walked away into the dawn. The genie watched him go, a being of infinite power suddenly humbled by a fragile creature of flesh and sorrow. He realized then that no treasure, no crown, no eternity could ever match the strength of a heart that still chooses kindness after pain. And so the legend of the wish that set a genie free began, not with greed or desire, but with empathy,